Well, look, I started working with Bob Neill as soon as I was elected into government. He wasn't then the chairman of the APPG, but he soon became it because he was somebody who was able to take over from Jack Lepreski and who understood all of the issues that related to Gibraltar. He really wanted to help as much as he could when he became chairman, but he started really to make a huge difference in the context of our departure from the European Union, literally the week after the referendum, when I went to London to see David Cameron, who was still Prime Minister at the time. It was Sir Bob, working with the Deputy Chief Minister, with the Attorney General and with me, who helped us to secure that Gibraltar would continue to have access to the UK market in services even after we left the European Union. That is really a seminal moment for Gibraltar's economy. It was pivotal, and he's the person who really helped us the most in the context of the United Kingdom political infrastructure to achieve that.
Would you expect the APPG to be reformed at the next parliamentary session?
So once there's a new parliament, there will be a new APPG. Obviously, a lot of the members that we've seen in the past are not standing anymore, so they're not likely, they're definitely not going to be there. Some who are standing may lose their seats, so we'll see who has been a member over the APPG continues. New members of parliament will take an interest in Gibraltar, that they will want to form part of the new APPG, and I very much look forward to welcoming those new members.
Sir Bob's loss will inevitably be felt by Gibraltar. Who might be in a new APPG? What friends does Gibraltar have at that level of that calibre?
It's impossible at this moment to crystal ball gaze on who's going to be in the new APPG, but we know that we have people like, for example, Stephen Doughty, who's the member for Labour, who's the shadow minister for Europe. He's a member of the APPG. He's fully briefed on issues. If there is a Labour government, and this all depends on what the result is in July, well, he would be somebody who would be hopefully very well placed to bring the issues that have been relevant to the APPG until now into the heart of government, or certainly into the orbit of the Labour frontbench.
And with the loss that you mentioned, there are a few stepping down. There are others that are at risk of losing their seats. Do you think that Gibraltar's at risk of losing friends in high places?
Gibraltar has always been able to ensure that its representation in Westminster is among the best of all of the all-party groups, because people take a keen interest in Gibraltar because of what it means, both to the Labour and Conservative front benches and to the Labour and Conservative families, and indeed the Liberal family, which the Deputy Chief Minister has done so much work to ensure understand the Gibraltar issues. There was a time some years ago when the Liberal Party in the United Kingdom didn't understand the Gibraltar issue. Now they're leading on the respect for Gibraltar's right to self-determination. And so therefore I'm sure that the future will demonstrate that we've done our groundwork, and that those who will now be elected to the United Kingdom's Parliament after the general election will take as much of a keen interest on Gibraltar as those past generations have done.